Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fashion Coffee Hour. I'm Stanley Smith, and I'm here as always with Marcy Carmack. We're taking a look at Project Windows 2021. We had this ongoing partnership with the Art Institute of Chicago, and we're so happy each year to bring Project Windows to area retailers. This year, we expanded it to other neighborhoods in the city, and I'm going to share some of the highlights of the award party we had a couple weeks ago at the Art Institute of Chicago. And one of the highlights of working with the Art Institute of Chicago is we get to work with Nora Gaynor. And Nora Gaynor is the tourism marketing manager at the Art Institute. And she greeted us. And these are actually one of our judges, Ray Tarragon, and his wife, Oma. And they were checking out some of the award entries on the reception table as we checked into the Art Institute. And this was a special gathering of Project Windows participants. And Nora arranged for a special private viewing before the museum opened, and Marcy was thrilled because it was a fashion moment for her. So she got to show up in one of her colorful ensembles, and it's a really nice gathering of people. We had Matt from the um, Brown Elephant, and we had Grace from Merce Pocket Theory, and a number of other participants. We had Dan from Bloomingdale's, and it was really a fun opportunity to see some of these works by Bisa Butler later in the day, and first off, the Obama portrait. So
And it was a nice opportunity to see them without a lot of people in front of you.
yes, we do. We love people, but it's it's a nice opportunity to have a private view. And I showed up in this ridiculous ivy covered jacket, which I made for the occasion. Display people, we like to be behind the scenes, and this was my way of being behind the scenes and in the scene at the same time. And I give credit to people like Nora and Ray and his wife who didn't mind staying next to me for snapshot
He was the hit.
picture, snapshot picture in my zany ensemble, and then also some of our winners. This is Sanjay Taylor from Tauscher Chocolates at 900 North Michigan, and here she is receiving her award with Nora and I. Nora was in this really terrific green gown, Marcy, and you remember the designer of this?
Charles John Rogers.
Yeah, it's terrific. It was really eye-catching. She had it paired with these terrific zany sneakers, so she was doing a pretty good job upstaging me in a fashionable way. And then our award winners, Adelaide is a shop on the north side on Clark Street. They won most fashionable. This is trimmed out by designer Dee Broadlow, who found this really terrific gown and paired it with props and decorations illustrating what Dee described as Michelle's love affair with fashion and music and culture for that matter. It was a really beautiful dress. A number of people came in and had interest in the dress at Adelaide. And our other winner was, of course, Sanjay Taylor from Tauscher Chocolates, who created art about the art. So this was a snapshot of, I think, her niece and nephews visiting the Bisa Butler gallery. And then she created this work of art out of pieces of fabric and paper collage. And that was the focal point of her window at Tauscher Chocolates at 900 North Michigan. And she got the Best Storytelling Award. And it's hard to outdo Bloomingdale's when you are Bloomingdale's, but Dan at Bloomingdale's at 900 North Michigan created this great use of materials. This is literally, I think, the best use of material because it literally was material. So they used pieces of fabric for this background quilt-like design, and then the floor was draped with quilts and comforters and different fabrics. Most sporty was a different category for us this year. This went to On the Road Bikes on North Lincoln Avenue in the Lakeview neighborhood, and this was the most sporty decoupaged bicycle. And On the Road Bikes has the claim to fame of actually selling Mr. Obama a bicycle, his own personal bike for his personal use when he and Michelle and the family lived here in Chicago. Murs Apothecary, most original, and Murs is definitely most original. I think it was founded in 1857 or 75. I'm sure I'll get a call on that. And this was a beautiful piece of artwork created out of labels and pieces of paper, all collaged together to show the leader of Murs Apothecary. Also in the Lakeview neighborhood was Most Stylish. This is Krista Kay, and this is a collage, fabric collage, and paper collage inspired by Bisa Butler. It was paired with fashion from Krista Kay. I found out that Krista Kay is one of the more popular boutiques in the Lakeview neighborhood. One of our fashion coffee hour participants actually was calling them, and they were able to track down one of these gowns for her to see. So that was kind of fun. I think every year we do have a category for most amusing. This year it went to Click Shoes, which is on North Southport. This is especially fun. We have a mannequin dressed in the style of Michelle Obama in roller skates. So I'm not sure if Michelle was an avid roller skater, but it was amusing
She
for
was
people.
that day.
Yeah, Marcy, you bought a pair of shoes there, I think, this season.
I did.
So
I'm wearing them to death.
that's excellent. Well, we like to combine.
What are they called? Jelly. Yep. Anyway, jellies of some sort.
We like to combine shopping, fashion, and art whenever possible. A participant we've had about 3 or 4, well, I guess 3 years, is Ghirardelli and North Michigan Avenue in the Wrigley Building, and they had this really fun ice cream sundae paired with Barack Obama as two of Chicago's coolest offerings this season. That was a very fun display. In addition to Lakeview neighborhood and Michigan Avenue, we had participants from Beverly, the Beverly Hills area.
Beverly Hills.
I did learn that it's called Beverly, that we know it as Beverly. People who live there refer to it as Beverly Hills, and I think indeed that it was its original name was Beverly Hills. It's a charming area, and they have two distinct and dynamic retail areas. This retail shop is Oak and Bloom. They got most interactive. They actually created a little vignette. They have an ivy covered wall in the background, piece of furniture, a chair, and a frame, so you can come in and actually interact and take your own self-styled portrait at Oak and Bloom. That was a very fun idea. A participant that was especially enthusiastic about the contest was Everything's Relative, and they literally put their heart and soul into this one and created a jazz-inspired theme for their window display. And I learned at Everything's Relative that everyone at this full-service salon is related to everybody else. Literally everyone is someone else's relative. So if you have a complaint, I mean, I think you're out of luck. You can't take it to upper management. You can't complain to the family because they're all related. Another fun addition in Beverly is the Cakewalk. And Cakewalk was it's a full-service bakery and pastry shop. And I think they specialize in wedding and special events. They created a fun, colorful window in that same retail district that I found so charming. And the Beverly Association, the Beverly Chamber of Commerce, also really backed Project Windows for the first time in a pretty aggressive and dynamic way. Carolyn Connors from the association championed pole banners for the entire neighborhood. That was a really nice touch and kind of added some cohesion to the area. Carolyn impressed upon me early on that it's so important to have a community engagement for retail districts, especially when you're trying to build critical mass and create density in your neighborhood. So I thought that was something I learned this season. And then every year we do, of course, have the People's Choice Award. And this year, hands down, the award goes to the brown elephant because besides getting the most number of votes from the public and comments on Instagram, this one came up over and over again. The manager of community affairs, Nicole Mclean, in the Lakeview neighborhood, got numerous press hits and interviews on Project Windows. And when pressed about which was her favorite window, she did, of course, shout out Brown Elephant because it had two dynamic displays and very large venue, and it was really great, had a lot of visibility, and it was a fun display. Also, I need to give a shout out to Nicole because she's a young person and she's a very dynamic and enthusiastic individual. What I learned from her this season is that, we all try to see the glass half full as opposed to half empty, but Nicole really took it a step further and she sees the glass half full as overflowing. So if I had a special award to give to Nicole, I'd give it to her, but she's somebody that I know has a bright future ahead of her. And it was truly a pleasure working with her and all the participants here on Project Windows. Marcy, what was your impression of the reception we had at the Art Institute and some of the general themes and ideas from Project Windows in general?
Yeah, I mean, I'm impressed with you mainly. He's been doing this for years. It's really an amazing project, and being partnered with the Art Institute is really awesome.
It is. It's a terrific partnership with the Art Institute for about 10 years, and we've had probably hundreds of participants at this point. And next year the theme will be Paul Cézanne. So all think about putting our apples in one basket and creating a dynamic window display. So I want to congratulate everybody and thank everybody who participated and everybody for being so supportive. Of course, the Art Institute and all the neighborhood associations. And we look forward to seeing you again next year. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.